Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Jack, and this channel helps you live a healthier, happier life through knowledge. And if you clicked on this video to basically try and learn how to make money on YouTube, I'm sorry, but that's not what this video is about. It's actually the exact opposite. I'm going to tell you how not to make money on YouTube. And this is mainly going to be a video of sort of a continuation of my previous video when I had about 500 subscribers or so. That was several months ago. And so I just want to do a quick update because I will be making a change to the channel. And I figured I'd just put a video out and discuss that. And so if you're here for, learning all that, there's a bunch of great videos on the internet to basically teach you how to monetize your channel and do all these other things. I'll briefly mention them, but it's mainly just mentioning them and why I haven't done them. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So I wanted to do this video mainly because, believe it or not, this is my 50th video, 50, and I can't believe I've done that many videos. And I look back now and it feels like my first video was done yesterday, and it feels like it was yesterday, but at the same time it seemed like it was so long ago. And it's sort of a continuation of my previous video where I sort of talked about why I started this journey as a physician to create a YouTube channel. The abbreviated version is basically that I love to educate and I love to teach, and I have a lot of different passions and interests, and so I figured I'd create videos about them and put them out there for viewers to watch and find value in them. As a kid, I have always had a very, very curious mind. I was that kid where if my walkie-talkie or radio broke or something like that, I took it apart to try to figure out, how it works. And I remember the first time I opened one up, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It all seemed like magic as to how it all worked. And then through the years, as I grew up, I became more and more fascinated by the human mind, the human body, specifically human physiology, meaning how the body works. I'll never forget sitting in college and learning about human physiology and just basically having my mind blown about how it works and how it seemingly works really well on a day-to-day basis. It's a big reason why I chose anesthesiology as my specialty in medicine. And because as an anesthesiologist, you have to understand human physiology extremely well, and as well as understanding pharmacology and everything else and how that kind of interplays with various disease processes to get a patient safely through surgery. Along with all this, I also sort of became extremely fascinated by people and just observing people and human nature, if you will. Mainly what is it about people and how they respond to different situations, about how they cope with things in life? Why is it that you can present two different people the same circumstances, and one might respond in one way and persevere, and then the other person may respond a different way, and it may send them into severe depression or anxiety and various things in life. Also, what is it about people that just never seem to be content, that are always striving to accomplish more and more in life? Even once they accomplish that goal, they continue to set even higher and higher goals in life. Then you have others that are very easily content, and if you talk to them, they're the happiest people on earth. All they need is a roof over their head, a warm meal, and to sit on the beach and have waves to surf. Who is to judge as to which one is leading a happier life? So it was all this curiosity, as well as basically just life events happening completely outside of my control, that led me to basically read a ton of self-help books. Eventually I read so many of them that I could flip open a book, look at the chapter titles, and pretty much tell you what the chapter probably talked about. And then as I finished all of my medical training and I got out and I started seeing patients, and my reading was dictated by what their struggles were or their questions. And it eventually led me to researching CBD. And those of you that follow the channel know that I've done a lot of videos on CBD. A lot of that reason is because of the fact that patients were coming to me asking all these questions I couldn't answer. And so, when I started doing the research, I was just had my mind blown by all the research that's already out there about the cannabinoid system within our own body. And so as a physician, I felt it very, very important to basically share all of that. And hence why I've done so many videos about CBD, and also seeing, the clinical implications about how if you suggest a very high quality product to a patient and you're able to follow along with them and kind of guide them through through how to take it, how to escalate it and things like that, that the chances of success are pretty high, and the results sometimes are quite stunning actually as well. And then from there, I did a bunch of random videos, some of them about companies that I'm passionate about, like Tesla, or just about investments and things. And it was just basically a spur of the moment. What have I researched a lot, and I just created a video and I put it out there. Even did a video on SpaceX rockets. That didn't get a lot of views. I think my young son watches the majority of those views that you see on that video. It was a sort of a montage of all the Starship takeoffs and landings and explosions. Actually, he's watched it so many times that he thinks that that's what rockets are supposed to do. They're supposed to take off, and then as they're coming down, right before they hit the ground or if they touch the ground, they're supposed to explode. And so, congratulations SpaceX when they finally landed one of the Starships. It's truly amazing to watch. So I started this channel out of my love of education and teaching and things of that nature. However, what's really kind of propelled me to continue this channel is because it's been fun. It's been fun reading your comments and your support. Keep them coming. It's what really keeps me motivated, and seeing how the videos have offered value to your life and helped you in some way, shape, or form. And initially I committed myself to producing a video a week. However, this has been a lot tougher to do than I originally anticipated. You see, for the content that I create, it takes many hours of research, and I have to be really accurate about what I put out there, because what you're putting on the internet is most likely to outlive you. And so it was really important for me to get all the facts straight. Ultimately, if I had to do it all over again, maybe I should have started a channel that would have been a lot easier in regards to not needing to do so much research, like a toy review channel or something like that. Welcome back to another toy review with Dr. Jack. Today we are reviewing the dinosaur that turns into a version of Optimus Prime. This thing spins and the mouth talks. Be sure and buy it. It's awesome. Peace. But all kidding aside, what I'm getting at basically is that any content that I put out there, I want to make sure that the facts are correct, because every Tom, Dick, and Sally that's out there, after I put a video out, seems to have a comment, and it's easy for people to basically pick apart your videos and all these things. And I actually welcome that if you are doing it in a constructive manner and contributing to the knowledge of other viewers that come to the channel and are trying to learn about that particular topic in that video. However, you have a lot of keyboard warriors out there. Quite a few people write really nasty things, and you just kind of got to look past that. So if you're someone who's considering thinking about starting a YouTube channel, be sure and know that as your channel grows, you'll get people that say some pretty nasty things, and you just got to kind of brush that off and move on. Ultimately, what I'm getting at is that doing a video a week is not sustainable for me. And so I'm not saying that it is the end of the channel. However, I might go to something like doing one video every other week or something like that. And supposedly this is going to hurt me in the YouTube algorithm and things like that, but I don't know where to dig up more time. I've got a lot going on right now, and so I'm just not able to do a video a week anymore. But for now, let's go ahead and move past all that and talk about the various ways that if you are looking to start a YouTube channel, how you can actually monetize your channel or create some type of cash flow so that you can continue it as a hobby or something like that. The top 5 ways are basically you can create something like a Patreon or something like that, where people will donate money or give a monthly subscription, if you will, to your channel and pay you for creating the content. You can do that early on, and then you can also sell merch or merchandise like t-shirts or mugs or something like that. And you can also have something like an affiliate program like with Amazon, where if you are suggesting things, then you can kind of put a link below, or go to Amazon, create an affiliate page and put a link where people can go there and purchase stuff, and then you get like some small percentage of that cost. And then you can also do things like get sponsors for your channel, or ultimately get your channel monetized. And I gotta say, none of this has happened on this channel. And I did do the Amazon affiliate for a little while on some books, I think, and I think I have a couple dollars sitting there waiting for me. Amazon sends me emails and keeps telling me to finish my account so they can mail me those $2. Ultimately got lazy about it and didn't really do it. And again, I think that works really well if your channel's about kind of reviewing things. The merchandise route, I just haven't explored that. I don't know what I would even make a t-shirt of, even though I'm I'm a big t-shirt guy. Those of you who follow the channel know that I try to wear a different t-shirt every time. That's fun. And then the Patreon. You know, by doing the Patreon, I thought about doing that. However, I would feel like I'm obligated to a certain crowd of people, you know, to put content. I don't know. I may, you know, re-explore that down the road. I think it makes sense if it's someone who is going to pivot into YouTube as more of a full-time gig. And having sponsors, obviously that's gonna have to come with time as well. They typically don't sponsor channels unless you're pretty big and getting quite a few views. And then ultimately there's monetizing your channel. So last I checked, for a YouTube channel to be monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you also have to have 4,000 watched hours over a 12-month period of time. And I just checked, this channel actually has about 3,800 watched hours in the last 10 months. And also I'm averaging about 850 some watched hours per month right now. So it looks like the channel will get monetized soon. I apologize, but you guys are gonna start seeing maybe some ads that are thrown in there, and I hope that you'll, you know, stay and get through those few seconds of ads and click the skip ad button and still find the videos worth staying for and educational thereafter. So that's awesome, right? My channel might get monetized soon and I can retire. Well, not exactly. If you watch some of these YouTube videos and how much actual money they make once they get monetized, it's actually pretty small. And those big channels that get millions of subscribers and things like that, yeah, you know, they do pretty well. But I think I was watching one YouTuber, he said he got something like 167,000 some views, and he barely made enough to pay for a cup of coffee a day. And so, you know, with that, I will not be quitting my day job. You know, again, the point of this channel when I started it wasn't ever really to, you know, become some big YouTuber or anything like that, or to really plan on monetizing the channel. It's just kind of played out that way over time. The channel now has over 1,700 subscribers and it's been sort of crazy. You know, I didn't expect this channel to kind of head the way that it's been going, and it's a good thing, I guess, and it's a very, very humbling experience. And to be honest with you guys, I'm still not entirely sure where this channel is going to go. I figured I would just kind of go with the flow of things and, as people would say, be like water, just flow with the current. You know, I have all these various ideas, like I would love to bring, you know, other doctors and various specialties on and interview them, or just, you know, start interviewing people and make it fun and entertaining for you guys. But that takes a lot of time commitment, a lot of pre-planning, and maybe somewhere down the road I'd like to do something like that, but it's just not, unfortunately, something I could do at this time. So in closing, I just want to say thank you to all the viewers, to all the subscribers, to people that have liked and as well as shared these videos and basically turned the channel into what it is today. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be, you know, the channel wouldn't be where it is today, obviously. And also for your wonderful comments. It really is what keeps me going. So please continue to put those comments down below and, you know, just keep communicating with me. I love it. I read every single comment. So the big take-home message for this video, for this channel, is that those of you that have been used to getting a video a week, I won't be able to do that anymore. It will be about once a week, unless something changes and I'm able to free up some time, or something really important comes up and I wanted to do a video about it. So thank you all again. Until next time, take care, stay safe. Bye-bye. Pura Vida. So the big take-home message as far as changes from this video, for this channel, is that it will, so the big take-home message for this channel is that, so the big take-home message for this video, for this channel, is that basically, so the big take-home message